morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, July 7th. You'll be interested to know. 97 years ago today, in 1928, sliced bread was sold for the first time by the Chillicothe Baking Company in Chillicothe, Missouri. This innovation, made possible by Otto Rohwedder's bread slicing machine, revolutionized the baking industry and transformed daily life, making it easier for families to enjoy uniformly sliced bread. The phrase "the greatest thing since sliced bread" originated from this remarkable achievement, symbolizing the impact of this simple yet profound invention. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly sunny, and it feels like 74 degrees, with 11-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:16, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:07. It looks like we're in for a hot day with a high near 91, some partly sunny spells, and a slight chance of rain showers this afternoon. Expect a light southwest breeze at about 10. Tonight, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, a low around 74, and a chance of showers and thunderstorms with light winds. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Monday will be at 9:45, with the low tide at 3:30. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 65 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, expect patchy fog and showers with thunderstorms likely on Tuesday, with a high near 89. Wednesday brings a slight chance of rain, with highs around 79. Expect cooler temperatures Thursday and Friday, with highs near 75 and 76, and a chance of showers and thunderstorms both days. Nights will be mostly cloudy, with lows in the mid-60s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Massachusetts has a new budget as Governor Maura Healey signed the fiscal year's $61 billion operating plan on Friday, marking the earliest approval in nearly a decade. However, last-minute changes included vetoing provisions worth about $130 million. This includes removing coverage for GLP-1 weight loss medications for state employees unless medically necessary. The budget is $3 billion higher than the current year's plan and includes funding for public transit, hospitals, and a ban on charging renters brokers' fees. Experts note that while it is a positive step, more fiscal control is needed. Now on to sports. In a groundbreaking move, Guggenheim Partners CEO Mark Walter has finalized a $10 billion deal to purchase the Los Angeles Lakers, solidifying his status as a major player in sports. Walter, known for his driven nature and commitment to excellence, has also made significant acquisitions, including the Los Angeles Dodgers and Chelsea Football Club. With a personal fortune estimated in the 10 figures, Walter's investments extend to diverse sectors, from sports to technology. His calculated approach emphasizes long-term gains, ensuring he remains a powerful force in the evolving landscape of professional sports. In local sports, yesterday afternoon in Washington, the Sox completed a sweep, defeating the Nationals 6-4. Trevor Story's towering homer and Romy Gonzalez's clutch sacrifice fly led the charge. Crochet earned the win, while Hicks secured the save. Despite Dijon's double for the Nationals, the Sox's bats, including homers from Story and Rafaela, proved too powerful. The Sox now stand at 46 wins and 45 losses, and Fenway faithful can celebrate another satisfying victory on the road. Tonight, the Sox take on the Rockies at Fenway for Game 1 of a 3-game series. Richard Fitz, carrying a 4.50 earned run average, faces Austin Gomber, who holds a 5.49. First pitch is at 7:10 with clear skies and a temperature around 84 degrees. In top news, the olive oil crisis deepens as climate change disrupts this once low-stress crop. In Greece, thieves are now stealing olives, driven by desperation amid rising temperatures. Olives, vital to Greek culture and economy, have seen escalating thefts, with one mill losing 37 tons worth, more than $300,000. The harvest for 2023 to 2024 was alarmingly low, prompting some farmers to abandon their groves. Olive oil production, crucial for the nation, faces challenges from climate impacts, labor shortages, and rising costs, leaving the future precarious. In business news, South Florida is now being labeled as the epicenter of housing weakness in the United States. Recent analysis from Bloomberg reveals a significant drop in home buying contracts in cities like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach, with pending sales in Miami plummeting by 23%. Homes are taking longer to sell, averaging 81 days in Miami, compared to the national average of 40 days. While Florida's housing market is under strain, the median home sale price in the U.S. still increased by 1.3% year over year, indicating a complex national landscape. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged over the weekend at about $109,000. Ethereum is unchanged at just under $2,600. And XRP is unchanged at $2.27. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Meet Soham Parekh, a software engineer who is gaining attention across the tech startup landscape. On social media, people jest that he is supporting modern digital infrastructure single-handedly. Recently, Suhail Doshi, founder of the AI design tool Playground, revealed that Parekh had been working multiple jobs simultaneously, leading several startups to share similar stories. Parekh admitted he had to work 140 hours a week out of necessity due to financial struggles. Despite his controversial past, he has now secured a position at Darwin, an AI video remixing startup, with their CEO praising his talent. And in entertainment news, in The Old Guard 2, directed by Victoria Mahoney, the sequel to the beloved Netflix superhero film, we reunite with our immortals, including Andromeda, portrayed by Charlize Theron. The film opens with the return of Quinn, played by Veronica Ngo, who has harbored anger after centuries of entrapment. While the sequel attempts to capture the emotional depth of its predecessor, it falls short, feeling like a collection of half measures and surface-thin character development. Additionally, the lack of a satisfying conclusion leaves audiences hanging, creating disappointment rather than anticipation for a future installment. Well, alrighty, folks. It's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American inventor and businessman, Henry Ford. And he said, "Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.